Hello there and welcome to the Mobile Academy. And if you want to become a job ready Flutter developer, make sure to check out the courses on my website mobileacademy.io. Here you will find all of the courses related to the Flutter development. You will find the professional course as well as the basic course related to the Flutter. You can also find some of the free courses over here if you want to just go and try it out, or if you are just a beginner on the Flutter and then the React Native, you can also find the free course over here. And if you would like to be a full stack developer, we also have the course related to the full stack developer, related to the Node.js, Express, MongoDB, as well as the Flutter over here. And if you would like to join the Flutter bootcamp, there is also a bootcamp course over here. So make sure to go and check out the course over here. There are free and then the paid course. And if you want to be a job ready Flutter developer, this is the course that you want to take. So see you guys on the next lesson. Till then, have a great day. And now let us try to see which of this particular tab are getting rebuilt once we switch this particular tab over here. So for that, what we'll do is let's go back to the app route, and I guess I'll just comment out this one from here as well. And what we'll do over here is we'll go to each of this particular tab screen, which is of the home screen, and we have the let's go to our build method over here, and we'll try to log this one as the debug debug print over here. And in the debug print, we will just go and say this is of the build method call for our home screen. Just copy this one from here, and we'll go to the product, and we will add this one in our build method over here. This will be of the product product. We'll go to the setting as well over here, paste this one as the setting setting over here, and then we have the shop screen as well, and paste it over here shop. So now we want to see if particularly which screen gets rebuilt each time we switch the tab over here. So let's try to rebuild our application, and now let's try to log in, and you can see the build of the home screen, and now you can see the build of the product screen, right? And if I come back to the home screen, now you can see the build method is not called over here. So the whole point of using this particular the Go router stateful cell route is that to have some kind of the caching strategy over here, because you don't want to reload the whole configuration or this particular UI or every logic that it has once you switch the tab over here. So this will catch, or this will preserve your state over here. So that's why you can see once you switch the tab, it doesn't rebuild, but if you go to the new one, it's going to get rebuild that one over here, right? So you can see that it's, if you go to the new one, it's going to get rebuilt, but it's not, you can see that it's not going to rebuild once you are on that particular tab or switch if it is already built. So you can see only one time that build has been called over here. So in this way, we can have the caching strategy over here, and we can make use of the stateful cell route for the bottom navigation. In the previous bottom navigation, whenever you switch the tab, it will rebuild the it will call the build method, but here using the stateful cell route, we can make use of the caching strategy over here. So that's why we use the stateful cell route over here. You can go and play around with this particular configuration. So I guess that's all for this particular lesson, and we will meet up in the next one. Till then, have a great day. So let us continue with our lesson over here. In the next step, let us try to see about the initial location that we have currently over here. If I try to rerun my application, and if I go to the home screen, let's go to the product over here. And now if I go to the product detail over here, if I come back to the home, and if I go back to the product, you'll see that we are still on the product detail screen over here. That's the what we have configured as the stateful cell route. It also preserves that particular route state, right? In the previous, we saw that only the build method was called over here only one time, but even you can see that the navigation stack was preserved for you if you are navigating or using the stateful cell route over here. So that is one of the good thing about the stateful cell route over here. And the next thing that we want to see is of the initial location. So let's say we are on this product detail screen, and if I come back to the let's go to the I went to the shop, and if I go to the product again tab over here, I'm still on this particular screen. But you may be deep inside the screen already, maybe a 3 or 4 level screen, and you have to click back and back to come back to the particular product the main page over here. What we can do is, if we click on this one more time using this particular initial location, we are back to the product screen. So this one will return the true or false. So we'll go and check for the condition, like if the initial location is equals to the current the current index match the with this particular past index or the clicked index. So this is the index that we click in, and this is the navigation cell index. So if both of these matches, then we return a true from here. But let's say if we just return a false from here, and if I just go and reload this one, and if I just go to there, and if I go to the product detail, and if I go to the shop, and if I come back over here, we're still here, and if I click here, it's not going to happen anything. So if I even click on this particular button, it's not coming back to our main product screen. So what we want to do over here is, once I go over here, and if I click again, I want to come back to that particular main screen using the initial location. So for that, I have to return a true from here. So let's try to go and play around with this one, and let's try to go over here, go to product detail, come back, and we are here, right? So we are always in the, once you go from here to the product detail, and if I come back here, and if I come back, you are always to that particular the first screen. But you don't want that particular things to happen. You just want to make sure that you are the tab index, that the index that you have, the tab index, and then the navigation cell index matches. So in that cases, right, you only will be able to navigate back over here. It will preserve the state now, and if you click again, then that is going to match this particular initial location, and it will bring you back to the main product screen over here. Let's try to put a breakpoint over here. Just click on here, and if I try to go to the tab, you can see the current index over here is of a 2, and you can get this one as the 1. So current index for the tab is of the 2, so that will be of the 0, 1, 2, and then the current navigation the index is of the 1. So if I just go here, and if I come back over here again, you will see that the current index is of the 1, that is correct, 0 and the 1, and then the navigation current stack is of the 2, so which is of the 0, 1 and 2. So this is the current one. So if I go and click again, so we are back over here. But now if I click again this one, it will be of the index, the tab that we have. Currently we are selected this one, each of the 1, that is correct, 0 and 1. And this one should also be 1 now. So current index is also 1, so it should be of a true, and that will return us this particular initial location. So that is what we have configured for the initial location, and I hope you got the point why we have make use the initial location to return true based on this particular condition. So that's all for this lesson, and we'll meet up in the next one. Till then, have a great day.